up, troops? Welcome back to the Litanah Army. I'm Lit, and this is Fortnite Save the World. Now, a few people have been asking how I farm the weapons that I've got. So I do farm quite a lot. I said on one of the earlier videos that I never run out of mechanical parts, which I absolutely don't. You know, it's dead easy to get. I find it so simple to actually get the mechanical parts, and I will show you how. And I can do it in one session, and probably not even one session, 10 minutes, I can have enough mechanical parts to craft a weapon. Do you know, and if you're going to put an hour into this, 2 hours into this, you're going to have enough to craft tons of weapons. Now, to get Bright Core and Shadow Shard and all that other stuff, Sunbeam, then you're going to need, we're going to do that in another video. But the mechanical part side of things are so easy. Now, you can see in here, this is the hero that I actually use, and I do a slightly different build. There's loads of farm builds out there at the minute, but this is the one that I use personally. Now, this doesn't make it the best, but it's one that I find most effective for what I use it for. So first off, I use Archaeologist because she's got this strike cost, so it increases anti-material charge, heavy attack efficiency by 128%. Now, not essential, you know, but it's good. It gets through pretty much everything that I need to farm. Long Arm of the Law, you get this pretty early on, so increases anti-material charge range by 1 tile. That one's important because you're going to need, it kind of gives it the feel of the old Striker AC. Now, this hero's not quite as good at farming as the old Striker AC, but then, you know what? Right now, nothing is. You've got Work, which is important. Now, this one increases pickaxe damage by 17%. You're going to be using that quite a bit. You've got Phase Forward, so Phase Shift grants an additional 30% movement speed. You've got Phased Out, so decreases the Phase Shift cooldown by 25%. You've got Fleet, so increases movement speed by 12.5%. And then I have Bear With Me on there as well. Now, what you'll notice on there, a lot of these skills are focused around phase shift and movement, you know, and a little bit on the anti-material charge, and we've got one for the bear on there. Now, I take that one just to keep the teddy up a little bit longer, and then this one as well, just so that I can put the turrets up in case I get interrupted while farming. But most of the time, I mean, I never use this hero at all for actual going into a real mission. But if I'm farming, then I very rarely go into combat. Next to never, unless it's a smash that I need to get down quickly, then that is it. And for that reason, I do take like 130 weapons in with me. I go complete overkill on the weapons. But a bear that's got a 4-second duration, you can even go with the damaged increased bear on there. That would work just as well. And the hover turrets, and you'll be fine. I take supply drop just so I can get even more supplies on my way around. But I'm just going to show you how to do this super efficiently. So let's jump into a city map, which is where we're going to need to go to get the most mechanical parts. And I'll show you how we do it. Before we start as well, rule number 1, make sure that you hit these little buttons up here and make sure that your privacy is set to private. Just don't be a douche and jump in with lots of other people. Don't be doing this while you're in missions with others. For the sake of 10 minutes, it's not worth it. You may as well just wait. Just do this. Like I said, it takes about 10. If you want to go in for longer, the only downside to that is it takes you longer. The plus side is you're going to get even more mechanical parts. Okay, now the first bit of advice I will give you, when we're in here doing this, we are searching for specific things. So we're not trying to max out the farming, so we're not going for things like this to get the nuts and bolts and the batteries and things like that. We don't need that. We're mainly just going to trash every single car that we can see as quick as what we can. Now, I've got the shovel here just so we can run around quicker if there's big distances. We've also got phase shift, which we can use if we need to cover distances as well. So we've got a lot of movement, and we've got the perks that give us movement as well. Now, we've also got the extra hit chance that we've got on here, look. So nice and simple, dead easy. And what I'm going to do, this is a bit of a gamble because I'm actually going to put all my mechanical parts into here. Now, we're on a private mission, so it shouldn't really matter, but I have got quite a lot, so let's just drop all those. So drop. Why am I dropping him in halves? Who does that? Okay, so all my sleek and efficient now are here. Now, I pray to God that they are still there when I get back. So we just have to remember where they are. Look, they just buy this little thing here. And what we're going to do now is actually just go around and just farm super fast. So all I would do most of the time, just anti-material charge and just get around the cars as quick as what you can. That is it. And because you've got the shovel a lot of the time, you're just going to be phase shifting in between and just keeping it just as fast as what you can. Try not to use up metal if you can help it. But again, just keep a focus on what you're actually farming for and just keep it fast. On these videos, a lot of the time, what you get is, God, look at all those parking meters that he's running past and all things like this. But I'm deliberately running past them simply because I just want the cars. I just want the mechanical parts out of the cars. And what I would say to you is, if you can see 2 cars together, or you know there's going to be 2 cars together, or something like this where you're going to get a couple of things destroyed, then use the anti-material charge. The pickaxe hardly takes any time at all. I don't even take the time to get the accuracy on it because I'm going to be going so fast that it doesn't really matter. Look, so there you go. We've got the extra movement speed, and I will phase shift over there. Look, there we go again. Oh, I thought I had the anti-material charge. I don't. It's not back up yet. Now pick up also as well, if you see any nodes along the way, anything like that, then just pick them up. So any of the Outlander things. Look, I'm just going to put the little gadget up there to take care of her. I'm definitely not going to engage in a fight with her. Do you know, I'm just going to let that take her out. And I'm just going to crack on with what I was doing. And just go around like this. It's so simple. You're going to be getting like a ton of metal, things like that. Car parks are brilliant if you can get inside car parks. If there's a chest like this where they're green and stuff like that, I don't tend to bother. If it's something where it's, you know, probably blue, maybe purple or higher, then yeah, then I will go for it. But that, you know, this is pretty much it. You just basically bomb around as quick as what you can for about 10 minutes. If you look there, I'm actually getting hit. I'm not even entertaining the fact that there's combat going off. I mean, the best they're going to get out of me maybe is my bear. Do you know what? You can have the bear. There you go. Have a bear. And I'm just going to carry on. Even if they get to me and they're hitting me, I'm still going to carry on. Because do you know what? I'm going to be moving so fast, it doesn't really matter. You just never die. The only thing you've really got to turn around on and take care of is a smasher. Even if there's an encampment, even if I got a car that was near that encampment, for example, I would just zip away from it, look. So I aggro it and I'll just move away. That is it. Try and get the car before the encampment spawns. But that is it. I've just got no time for encampments whatsoever. Basically just go around getting every car that you can see. And you're going to do pretty well. Now, it depends what area that you're in. If you're wanting slick mechanical parts, I would say probably drop down to like an 82, 88 area. If you want inefficient mechanical parts like I'm after here, then just make sure that you go for the right areas. So you go for the high-end, say, swine areas like this one. I mean, look, we've aggroed the encampment. I'm not even stopping. I'm just carrying on going. There's a blaster trying to shoot me. Just going to keep going. Everything's at like 100 miles per hour. Now, look, we've got nothing around us. These are always good to pick up still. Just because I think the mats in these are really cool. And all I usually do, I just go to like the tail end of the thing. Just hit it like that, and you're gonna hit max max damage every single time. Look, 710 on every single swing if you just stand here. Most of you who've played the game for a while should know that, but if you're new to the game, stand here when you're hitting these purple llamas, and you're gonna have a good time. There you go, let's just pick all these up. Wasting a bit of time here. Don't forget the focus. Why did I Don't forget, the focus here is definitely on mechanical parts. So we're just going to be getting these. These are pretty good as well. Toolboxes, sometimes, you know, you never know. They're worth trying. And I'll just go around the map until I can't see any cars easily. That is it. And look there. So we just use that. Got the phase shift in there. Use the anti-material charge to get through the last two cars. Keep on moving. Here we go. We've got another one here. So we're just going to quickly open this up. Again, you don't have to get these. Sometimes if I'm farming and I'm really in a rush, I don't even wait. I just, you know, I just carry on. I'm stood in the wrong spots. I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, but what actually happens is most of the time I will just, I'll just go for the cars, nothing else. 100% cars, and I'll not even stop. So look, we're walking past all these parking meters there. It doesn't matter. It's absolutely fine. So inside car parks are always great. Absolutely love these things. And just make your way up the levels, because all the cars are nice and together. Which is great. And again, don't worry too much. I mean, you can go upstairs, downstairs, wherever you want, but don't worry too much about anything, you know, attacking you, anything like that, because combat is just not the thing here. There we go. Look, 2 cars in one, so we're going to get another there. I'm really worried about leaving them all them efficient parts that we did. But I am just going to leave them there. Look, we've got another purple one there. I'm just going to leave it. But you can pretty much clear almost every car out of these. I mean, I'm not being super efficient on this one because obviously we're doing a video. We don't want to drag it out too much. But what you can do is, if you've actually got time, you can clear this out in about 10 minutes. So the whole map will be clear of cars in about 10 minutes. Now, look, don't think that you've got to find every car that's parked in a garage, that's parked underground. When the cars start becoming less apparent, when you're having to, you know, run quite a distance in between them, then that's the time to just log out and just log back in again. So now, look, we've actually done the full cycle. So if I go into the map, we've actually been on all the main roads on there and we've seen all the main cars. So now we're having to go quite a way apart. Oh, here's some here, look. So we may as well get these, but we're going to get these last few cars and then that is it. Then I would just log out, log back in so the cars are all close together again, and then just start over, and it's as fast as that. So once the cars stop becoming close together, or they stop becoming easy to spot, like now, look, so I've walked down here, there's nothing. Do you know what? We've got the spade as well, so we're just going to move. Oh, there you go. There's some more down here. But once they stop becoming easy to find, just log out and just start the map again. Make sure that you're in private. As I said, I can't stress that enough. One thing that I hate more than anything is when you're in a mission with friends or sorry, with a pickup group and everyone's farming and they're not actually doing the mission, especially when it's this quick to farm. Don't forget to get the beds as well. Sometimes you never know. Now look, I actually want to get these cars before that spawns. You only need 25 health to actually get this battle, and I'm not actually going to engage. Not actually going to engage. There you go. Look, I'm out of there. I'm gone. So as quick as that, I don't need combat skills on here just because I don't stick around for it. Then what it's actually going to do, it'll actually just reset, and then we're pretty much done here. And you can take most things out if you're being more accurate than what I'm being. You can take most things out in about 2 or 3 swings. That is about it, and you're just going to get an absolute ton of them. Now let's just go back to where I put my my mechanical parts. Do you know what? I am genuinely panicking that they're going to be gone. I don't want this video to be called I lost, you know, 2,000 efficient or whatever it was. Oh look, I can see them on the horizon. But if you do it that way, guys, you're going to have absolutely tons. Look, they're all still here, thank God. But that's the quickest way to do it. And then once the map's over with and you're not finding cars absolutely easily, just log back out and that is it. Don't feel like you've got to, you know, hit every single fire hydrant. You've got to hit every single, you know, parking meter along the way, which is what I see a lot of people doing. And a lot of the criticisms that I've got in previous farming videos, and I've seen in other YouTuber videos, is, oh my God, you ran past the box, or oh my God, you ran past I don't know, an air conditioning unit. It doesn't matter. Look, I'm not after nuts and bolts. I've got tons of nuts and bolts. Doesn't really matter. I mean, don't get me wrong, these things are great. Look, you can get mechanical parts from things like TVs or things laying around, and there are other ways, but we're just going for the cars just because it's so fast. You can just make a look. And if we just run around the city, which I'm doing on purpose now, what you can actually see is nearly every car's gone. I would have already restarted this by now. If I was properly farming and this wasn't a video, I would have already restarted this by now, and I would already have been in getting the next lot of mechanical parts. I don't know what it's like on Xbox or on PlayStation, but I know on PC I can get out of a game and back into a game in about 1.5 minutes, especially if I'm in private as well. So doing that doesn't matter. Now, if the Xbox times are taking you too long, someone let me know in the comments down below. If the Xbox times are like, you know, super long, then maybe this method's not going to be as effective as what it could be. But guys, honestly, that is the quickest way to get mechanical parts of all types. So if you're after sleek, then just make sure you drop down to between an 82 and an 88 zone. If you're after efficient mechanical parts, then just make sure that you come to, like, I don't know, like a high-end twine. I tend to just go for 100 city map if I'm after efficient parts, and it's as simple as that. But you should never have to really fight. You've got the shovel to run around in, and if you see a blaster, if a blaster's in your way, then all you do, just drop the teddy down, drop the 2 turrets down, and just pepper it down with, you know, something like this, for example. So just drop the teddy down, put the turret. I mean, that's even overkill. Look, down quickly, and I'm back to farming. And this is a PL100. We can just crack on back to it. Why am I using a Spectre at that range? Answer me this. But guys, that is all we've got. If you've got a faster, efficient way of getting, you know, mechanical parts, then let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know. As I say on most videos, I'm not the oracle on Fortnite Save the World. I play this game for fun, and I have a great time doing it. But if you know a better way of farming, then let me know in the comments down below. Guys, if you're not part of the Litanah Army already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you are one of the troops, make sure that you drop a like, and I will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching today, guys.